Y'all know what time it is.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Hello, thank you again for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. Obviously, my name is Thomas Metal 75. This is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews and Company Wild Card Wednesday. We're already at the halfway point in August. Bye-bye, summer. We're going to milk it while it lasts with another episode of this Wild Card Wednesday, which the only admittance fee is a beverage. Bring a beer, wine, or spirit, really any adult beverage. First and foremost, have some fun. And please get fucked, nerds. Don't be a douche. If you're a douche, then get fucked, nerds. Is what I mean to say. All right. And again, if you've been living under a rock and you haven't seen this program yet, we bring any beer, wine, spirit in. We do 3 rounds. Well, we do 3 rounds here with each panelist back to back. We present the beverage. Then the next round 2, we do a review of the beverage. Round 3, we conclude with a final thoughts and grades. And then I guess there is a round 4, which is any kind of shout outs and mentions about your own YouTube channel. And then shout out anybody you would like to see people check out and subscribe to on the YouTube channel. So without further ado, here's our panel for the evening. We got over here the Alex, the beer master from the great state of New Jersey.
What's up, everybody?
There he is. You know him, you love him, the nose of knowledge. There he is. He's the beer man.
Cheers.
We got right below him from the great state of New Hampshire, Bumpy Road Arose. Tanner from the East Coast Liquor Reviews in Rhode Island is asked to go last. So I guess do you want to go dead last, Tanner, or do you want to go right before me?
Oh, before you, yeah, that works.
All right, good. We'll go in this order. Cool. All right. So we'll check out some of the chat that's going on. We'll get this ready to go. I'll take this thumbnail off of Alex the Beer Master, and we'll do the presentation of whatever beer, wine, or spirit you're bringing. The floor is yours.
Well, today, this is the first time, not the first time actually having this beer, but it'll be the first time having this variant of this beer. It's a new variant. It is the Southern Tier Caramel Pumpkin, and it is with pumpkin ale. It's a pumpkin ale, and it's an 8.6 by volume. That is obviously the first variant as far as I know from this series, this pumpkin series. It's obviously not a series yet, but will be if they make variants of it. So let's pour this up. Oh, this is a wonderful finish. That smells way better than the beer I drank earlier.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's pour this up. Oh, nice smoke, nice smoke, nice smoke.
Nice smoke, nice smoke, nice smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
So let's see. Well, that's what that looks like. Nice and golden, stuff like that. But I'll give you the smell, taste, and all that crazy stuff next time around. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Alex.
All the crazy stuff.
Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan's Beer Reviews really liked that beer, apparently, there, Alex, the caramel pumpkin.
I saw it. I passed it up.
You'll have opportunities to buy it again.
I did pick up the pumpkin, and I picked up the Warlock. The wife drank the Warlock.
Well, but Legendary Bumpy, before we get into the Beer Man for a second, this is the variant of it. So you have the original. You should get this one just to.
Yeah, well, I always think pumpkin's too sweet. So when I saw the caramel one, I said, hell no.
Okay.
You ever had a pumpkin beer?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Beer Man. Go ahead.
Order the Beer Man.
No, you're not.
Beer
All right.
Man.
It's better be delicious. This is one from Sierra Nevada. It's their Oktoberfest Fest beer. 6%. Can 71023.
Ooh.
I was gonna do something else, but that's all right. It's fest beer time.
Oh.
Nice fat head. Oh yeah, that is clearly an Alex pour.
Hell yeah. That's definitely that's proved.
Good beer though. Looks great. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Cheers. Can't wait to dig in.
Hello. All right, let's go over to Bumpy Road Brews.
All right. So what I have is a beer that is brand new, like the brewery. Like I never heard of them. Okay, we've had they're out of New Hampshire, so I've had beers from breweries out of this town before, but they all fail and go away. And here pops up another new one. So out of Somersworth, New Hampshire, which we kindly refer to as Scummersworth, I have Omnium Brewing, and this one's called Artemis's Wish. It's a New England IPA, 6.7% ABV. It has Eldorado, Trident, Citrus, Hallertau Blanc, and then it continues on saying tropical, pineapple, lemon, Sauvignon Blanc, guava. Now I'm thinking that they didn't add that stuff. I'm thinking those are like flavor notes. But at first I thought that was a list of hops. I was like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
You know, but then I start reading, I'm like, there's no such hop called guava. So no canned on date as expected. They are on High Street. I know where High Street is.
It's above Low Street.
All right. Let's check out. I bought 2 beers from them. At first, I picked up a 4-pack. I was like, wow, because I got a triple IPA from them too. That's 10%. Picked up the 4-pack, and I saw that it was from Somersworth. I said, no, I better just buy one single can of each of these beers because, yeah. If it was out of New York, I probably would have been like, sure. But, all right, let's give it a go. Brand new brewer to me, brand new beer. Still have the same dent in my head. I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
Jeez.
pondered too hard about something.
All right. So it's a New England IPA, and it's pouring.
It's delicious.
Oh, nice.
All right. It looks like a New England IPA, I guess. It's hazy anyways. It's got a frothy, whitish head. It might be a little bit off-white. And then it's this kind of yellow, slight orange, opaque, hazy brew. Good thing is it doesn't look oxidized. There you go. That's more of a brighter color for you, held up in the light. So there you go. I'll get the aromas and all that stuff. I can already smell stuff when I pop the can. Can't tell if it was good or bad because I wasn't concentrating on what I was getting, but I'm pretty sure it was guava. And we're gonna go through the whole damn thing. And please be delicious.
Yes. A good old New England IPA.
Until then, I'm gonna sip on some whiskey.
Hell yeah. What say you?
Tanner.
Look at reviews.
All right. So today I went to Yankee Spirits and I got the Beer for Beer Man show. I found a store pick Blanton's, but I also got this. This was 44 MSRP. Distilled, aged, and bottled in Kentucky. This is Johnny Drum. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Come on. Oh, it's because my face, probably. There we go.
Nice.
50.5% alcohol by volume. So this is from Willet. Same people make this. the Willet Green Top. So I heard some good things about this bottle. It is kind of allocated. It is a little bit harder to find, but it does pop up every once in a while. So you can see it says Willet Distillery right there. Still aged and bottled by Willet Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky. I do have, let me just, the Breaking Bourbon website. Classification says straight bourbon. Company Johnny Drum Distilling Company, Kentucky Bourbon Distillers, also known as Willet. At least it says ongoing proof 101. No age statement. They don't tell the age statement. And it is undisclosed. The mash bill is undisclosed. So they don't tell you what the mash bill is as well. And this is old. It's MSRP from 2017 to 35. So it's gone up a little bit in price from 2017 to 2023. But I will say, as far as aesthetics, very nice looking. Even if I hadn't heard some good things about it, I would say that it's very, very cool looking bottle. Yeah, without further ado, let's crack it open. It's got this nice kind of like gold foil at the top, kind of like the Buffalo Trace bottles. Let's pop this open. Some of these perforations are kind of a pain. This one actually worked out pretty well. Came off nice. Cork pop.
Whoa.
That's a solid cork. Nice cork pop.
Oh,
Yeah, it was kind of weak. Synthetic cork.
oh, there you go.
Plastic.
Looks like a pacifier.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. It's kind of reminiscent in bottle style to something else. I can't think of it right now. Porta.
Oh, Tanner's having a good night.
It came. Do you see how fast it came out of the neck? That's how the bottle
Holy crap.
looks pretty good. For being for having no age statement, it's got some decent coloration to it, and we'll see what that's all about next round. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost. All right.
Nice
What I'm
out.
gonna do. I'm gonna also.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful, Eric.
Huh, keep it up, Mr.
This-
Bobby.
What is this? I look like a fucking.
Do you have a dent in your head?
I look like a fucking. Oh, that's even worse. All right, well, I'm gonna review fucking bourbon. A Russell's 10, a newer bottling of your Russell's 10 that you can find this day and age. Russell's 10 is a
We just
Russell's
did
Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 10 years, is 90 proof, 45% alcohol by volume, and Russell's Reserve is a line of bourbons and rye whiskeys in general from Wild Turkey. Jimmy and Eddie Russell. Jimmy Russell is the master distiller. Eddie Russell is another master distiller. It's a father and son deal that are working at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. The Russells hand selected this bourbon as the perfect liquid. Now it's your turn. It's complex but not complicated, from our family to yours. And the information that I can find online states that on the Russell's Reserve website that they are using, they're aging this bourbon in number 4 alligator char barrels at 90 proof. That means that it's a very heavily charred barrel, and the alligator char, obviously one can imagine it. The charring actually looks like skin of an alligator. That's why they call it alligator char. And the other information that I found on the internet says that they have 2 different mash bills at Wild Turkey, but this mash bill, the composition of the grains in the bourbon here are 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. And my local town has this Russell's 10 for about $37.99, which is a pretty good deal. One of the Yankee Spirits website says about $42. I think that's mostly over asking price most of the time. This is usually an under $40 bourbon, which is nice for a 10-year age dated. So here it is in the glassware. It's not the most dark bourbon at all, but it does have some lighter caramel colors. It's not completely opaque and see-through, but it does have some nice coloration. We'll see how she drinks, and we'll see you back for the Russell's 10 review. All right, let's go back over to, let's put everybody in order. All right, and go back to Alex the Beer Master.
Well,
pumpkin beer.
yes. This looks very golden, reddish copper.
Can you show the
Nice.
bottle again, Alex? I'm sorry.
Sure, Chief. Anytime.
You're just trying to make him spill his beer. I know what you're doing. Brandon.
No.
No? Was it? Oh, okay. So it's here. Nice.
Yeah, and it's the bakery version, obviously, with the baker's hat on the pumpkin. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I say baker's version. It's the caramel version. But yeah, that looks delicious. Nice frothy head. Nice creamy head a little bit. The color is copper, like a copper color. Let's see what it smells like. Yeah, that smells sweet, like a caramel, sweet. I don't smell any punk. I do smell spice, so that would be the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
That smells really sweet, though. But let's get into it. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheerios.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. You got that. It's kind of reminds me of like a baker caramel, because so we can see on the bottle here, it has a baker. He has a baker's hat. It's not like the regular pumpkin or whatever. This is Pumpkin King or whatever. Yeah.
Be creamy and delicious, as Angie.
But yeah, not too sweet. That's actually sweet.
All right, Angie.
There's like a creamy mouthfeel. A lot of caramel. There might be some pumpkin in there, but I think that's just the spice, and that's really good. You could taste that, like punker or graham. I don't think there's any graham cracker, but you could taste that sweetness right on the end of the palate, and also when you're talking, you could taste that baker sweetness. I like that. That's really good, and I might have to get the original and do it side by side. I keep saying that, but I never do side by side. One of these days, I'll do that. But yeah, this is really, really nice. Way better than the beer that I had earlier. That is really nice. Is this a beer for the summer? No. Is this a beer for the winter and September and October and November and December? Yes. January, February. Yeah. That's all that, because it's chilly months. We're still in the summer, but we're almost, again, these pumpkin beers, as I said for millions of times, and just like Christmas beers, they don't need to put them out. Don't get me wrong, they put the Christmas beers out almost towards Christmas, in a
It's
sense.
up for Halloween most of the time, it feels.
Yeah, like right after Halloween.
Exactly. So maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It may feel like that because I find Christmas beers even during Christmas.
Actually, I think before Halloween you start seeing them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
St. Bernard's Christmas ale.
Exactly. I don't get why. Again, they're doing these punk. Yeah, you're getting close to Halloween, but Halloween's not for another couple months, for another month or two.
Yeah.
And they put these punk. I understand they brew them months earlier or a year earlier or whatever, but they should just put them out in September and then October. And then when it comes to Christmas, it'll be November and December, because that's Thanksgiving, because we don't have Thanksgiving beers. So yeah, although this technically would be a Thanksgiving beer, I guess it's pumpkin. I'm gonna shut up now. This is really good, though. If you don't like the sweetness, though, wow, that's good. This is gonna be a high rating. I like this baker pumpkin caramel flavor. I love it. So if you can get it, Legendary Ryan, actually, you know what? I just had your answer. You can get this. You had this. So anybody else that can get it, please do check it out. It's good. Check out the original. That's good too. But they're both sweet. I will let you know. This might be a little bit more sweeter, but it's still sweet. Both of them. So yeah, if you don't like sweet, don't stay away from those two beers. Otherwise, if you like them, like sweet, like me, check it out.
Sweet like Alex.
Yeah, well, not like no, not sweet like me, but sweet. if
There's
you
a
like-
t-shirt.
You understand? Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
All right, time for the beer mains review.
Guys,
All right.
bad.
So Oktoberfest, man. This is I
Mm.
just noticed they said family owned, operated, and argued over. Sierra Nevada collabed with collided with Caravader Brewery. So it's a collab. It's looking really nice. Got a nice light copper color to it, like a penny. Nice shiny penny. Very, very nice medium low rising bubbles in there. Very clean, clear beer. It does have kind of a residual head that I can't stir it around, but it will come up. So the retention's nice. It's already starting to stick to the sides. Yeah, it just looks really clean and nice. Let's smell it.
Looks delicious. Legendary beer, man. I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm dying to have this. Yeah, I'm getting a little slight, almost like a red apple, like more of a sour side red apple. Not quite granny, but not quite red. Maybe an unripe red apple or something. There's a slight kind of crackery Pilsner quality to it. Clean, crisp feel in the nose. It smells really nice and easy going. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Please be delicious. Cheers.
Cheers, Bourbon.
It's really warm.
Wow.
Damn it. Anyway, I'm not going to explain that, but cooler issues. Sorry. Pulled that out, tried to cool it up, put it in my bag with ice, and it's still warm. So, but it's okay because I'm getting more flavors. I get the crackery, biscuity kind of thing coming out with the malts. First of all, there is a bitter finish, definitely. It's quite bitter, actually. It's not. It's nice though. It tastes nice. It's a nice feeling. It's very clean, very crisp. You're getting that apple. More of a red apple sweetness and kind of sourness. The body is light, refreshing. If it was cooler, it'd be a hell of a lot more refreshing. It has a little bit of a caramel kick to it. Trying to think of some other things here. Maybe some a little bit of cherry or something coming through. Biscuit crackers is big in the malts. It's very well balanced between all the flavors and everything else I've been mentioning. It's very well balanced. Very nice. Goes down smooth and easy. I'm liking it. It's good. It's good stuff. I've had better ones, but it's good for a fest beer. So, cheers. That's all I have.
Yes.
Cheers.
Nice. Very good.
Cheers,
Beer man, we'll come back to you for the final thoughts and review or grades afterwards.
All right. So I haven't smelled this beer yet. I haven't drank this beer yet. So first impression, because never had anything from this brewery. So I didn't want to be disappointed or over
True that.
here
Legendary.
live on Wildcard Wednesday on Eric's channel
Hell yeah.
of Massachusetts beer reviews. All right. Some aromas from afar. Yeah, it's got a funky. It's guava, but it smells rotten.
Mm.
Yay.
Rotten grava.
Rotten grava.
That's from afar. Okay, let's get down in there.
Grava.
Oh wow. Okay. Now they say lemon and stuff on there. I'm getting like lemon lime. It's like Fruity Pebbles cereal with rotten guava.
Not grava.
Not guava, but guava.
Drinking a Ningling IPA. Ningling.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, total fruity pebble vibe with the lemon and lime. So a little bit of a sweet cereal. Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit of grape in there. A little bit of grape. Okay. All right, I'm getting past that rotten guava. That was the first note that was not nice. That was hideous. But the other notes are nicer, especially when you get close. It's also almost like a marshmallow vanilla sweetness. Like I said, it's like cereal, sweet kid cereal. Oh, there's that rotten guava. It's coming back. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Delicious. Cheers.
Moby.
Doesn't sound already delicious.
We'll find out once there's a bumpy drink.
All right, so it's like a medium body. It's somewhat soft on the palate. There's definitely that rotten guava type note in there. The guava is just not coming off nice in this beer. But it does have, once again, that kind of fruity pebble sweetness. It's not as prominent as it was on the nostrils. It's a bit diluted, but it's still there with this kind of cereal grain, sweet, fruity pebble, lemon lime flavor note. A little bit of like a bread flavor, but it's like a multi-grain bread. So a little bit grainy too. That kind of leans into the bitterness. Bitterness on this, I would say, is on the kind of mild side of moderate. Does have a lingering bitterness, but it's not overly bitter. It's kind of coming off a bit earthy tone. That grain note kind of mixes in with that. Rotten guava on the belch. They mentioned pineapple and stuff. I'm not able to detect any pineapple. Got the kind of that note of grape on the aromas. So guava is prevalent. The grape you can pick up on the nose. That lemon, but I'm saying also lime, and it's like a sweet cereal smell. Pineapple is absent. They're saying tropical and pineapple. I mean, it's a far-fetched tropical. That's a lot of different fruits can be considered tropical. But yeah, I'd say it's kind of missing out on the pineapple note, both in the nose and on the flavors. Other than that, not too bad for my first beer from this brewing company. So I will be doing their other beer that I have on my channel as a 50-point inspection. So we'll see. I actually have somewhat of faith that beer may be halfway decent.
Cool.
So I'll have a score when this comes back around. I can just say I'm not disappointed in this beer from this brewery that I've never heard of before.
You're not disappointed, or you are, Ledger?
No, I'm not disappointed. No, I know. I expected this to be trash.
Yeah,
Especially off the first whiff of rotten guava. It's like, oh no, it's gonna be like that time that John and I sat here in this room and we drank actually Tanner. Oh, Tanner, you came over later. Yeah, you
that looks like Tanner. Yeah.
But John and I had already drank this beer that had guava added to it, but it was like oxidized. It was horrible.
Wow.
And that's kind of what the first nose on this kind of reminded me of. I'm like, oh no, not this again. Not the monster guava.
But thank God that it recovered when you
But
drank.
yeah, it has other nicer notes to
Nice.
So cool. I'll have a score, like I said, when we come back around.
All right.
Cheers.
Awesome. Cheers.
Nice. Thank you, Bobby. Let's go over to East Coast Liquor Reviews and Tanner.
All right. Cheers, Moby.
Legendary Tanner.
Hey, we are reviewing. You didn't see first time around the Johnny Drum, and this is by the Willett Distillery. It is a sour mash. It says old fashioned sour mash bourbon, 50.5%, 101 proof. Yeah, I got it poured up right here. Nice appearance, decent caramel color to it. Looks like it's got at least a good amount of age, but they don't actually state the age. It is a no age statement. There's nice alcohol legs, good viscosity. So I'll go for the nose. I do get a lot of orange with this as well. I get a lot of orange with the regular rye, but this has it's like orange with caramel candy, some spice in there, a little bit of char and oak. A little bit of ethanol alcohol burn on the nose. But yeah, for the most part, it's like citrus caramel candy.
Mm.
It smells very nice. Yeah, let's dive in and try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious, Legendary Tanner. Please be delicious. And it should be. It's whiskey.
Oh wow, holy. That is buttery smooth. That's
Ooh,
buttery smooth. That super easy sipping.
Super easy sipping. Super easy
keep
sipping.
it up, Bobby. Keep it up. Get a man.
Alex.
Green apple, orange, caramel candy again. It's kind of got like a buttery viscosity.
Huh.
A little bit of spice and char. Oak acidity on the back end. Slightly that cinnamon spice. I was gonna say pepper, but it's more like cinnamon. Cinnamon spice on the finish that lingers as well. Yeah, green apple. It's very sweet, fruity. It's solid. I like it. It's a good product. Of course, it's the neck pour, so it might open up a little bit. But first impressions with the neck pour, pretty good. Definitely worth my money. I will say it does taste like some stuff that I've had that was a little bit more expensive. So I can see why it's kind of a harder one to find. There is something on the label. I don't know if you can pick it up. Or like that, but it's got like all this like schmutz on it. I don't know what the hell all that crap is, but
Could have been from
$40.
stocking the bottle, really.
It could be a style, Legendary Tanner.
Style of what?
They might have made it look.
No, it's not. You could tell if it was part of the label. No, it's
Dirty
like,
hand stocking that in the shop.
or something leaked on it. It looks like something leaked on it.
Oh, okay. Well, there.
But, yeah, solid product for sure. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Willett Distillery out of Kentucky. Kind of wish they put an age statement on it just to see in like a mash bill to see why it tastes the way it does. But I think maybe like something with the yeast strain or something, because it has that kind of Willett signature flavor. But I don't know if yeast is going to give you like orange flavors, or maybe it could. Maybe a combination of the distillate.
That's one of the rye component, if it's got any rye.
Yeah, it's probably a combination of the distillate plus the barrels they're using and the temperatures and however they age their stuff. But it does have that like signature Willett taste. It's weird, and I know sometimes you don't get them with all products. But like this is a good example, like Knob Creek. You know what? Like you're gonna get that signature Knob Creek flavor, but then it switches it up a little bit. Of course, these are all bourbons, and this is a rye compared to a bourbon, but still can kind of get that signature flavor of the rye in there. Overall, I like it. I'm going to sip on it, have a number next time around. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Okay, let's go over to
Legendary Eric.
again, back in their order, so I keep everybody organized properly. Okay, so I am doing once again the Russell's Reserve 10-year-old. Now, notice how I wrote on this thing new. So it's their current bottling, but you get with this red label that says 10 years old. My buddy Mark gave me a bottle that was about probably halfway filled, just like this one. I gave him a bottle for his birthday about 2 years ago, and he didn't really care for it, and he had the bottle lying around still. He's like, "Here, you just have it." So one bottle says new that I wrote on it, the other one says old, and I'm not doing a comparison of the both, but I can tell a difference. Maybe not super significantly, but I can tell that there's more of a bitter, astringent flavor to the older white labeled version of the Russell Reserve 10 as compared to this. I like this one better, so I think I'm going to get it better.
Legendary Eric, do you have both of them in your house right now, or you just have that one?
Yeah, I'm not going to do a back-to-back on this. I'll just do this guy here. So 75.
Just do it yourself if you want. That'll be fun to watch that.
Again, so 75% corn in the mash bill, 13 rye, and I think it was 12% malted barley. That's one of the Russells, or one of the Wild Turkey mash bills here. All right, so we talked about the color already. Let me do a little swirl and get this thing aerated. There's the color. We talked about that already. Let's do a nosing on the Russell's Reserve 10-year bourbon. I get a nice sweetness from it. I get your classic brown sugar and cinnamon notes. I do get a smoky, or I guess that's the barrel char. I do get that heavy number 4 barrel char influence coming right out of the glass. Some vanillas, like a vanilla frosting kind of a note to it. I do get some mintiness in the background, or yeah, I guess that's the mintiness from the rye. I guess that's the rye note I'm getting. There's a little bit of a white bready note in there too. So it does have a spicy note. I can tell that with the mint. Vanillas are definitely in there. There's like a rye bready kind of a note. And I'm getting the age and the barrel spice. So let's give it. Is there any fruits in this? Maybe.
I don't know, Eric.
That was hypothetical too. I don't know. Let's call those notes. Take a couple of sips, add a little bit of water, as I like to do in my channel, and see where we go. So, first sip, neat. Cheers with the Russell Reserve.
Cheers. Please be delicious. Cheers.
Yeah, there's definitely a nice spice, a little bit of a rye mintiness, rye bread, that icing or vanilla kind of frosting in there, spicy. Yeah, definitely more of like a char, or I guess you could say, I guess a smoky element. You could say that. It's nothing like drinking a heavily peated scotch or anything like that. It doesn't have a campfire smokiness to it. There might be an orangey element as well next to the spice and the mintiness to it. Interesting. Yeah, so I am getting some malted barley. I'm getting like a rye bread or pumpernickel kind of a feel to that.
Right.
It's a medium finish. It's somewhat oily. And I'm getting left with the minty rye spice. At the end, I'm going to add a little bit of some cool water.
Nice.
See what that tastes like inside of the bourbon.
That's the best part about putting water in it, because
ice cube. All right. Okay.
Nice. I like it when it opens up, Eric, because it's you can find flavors that you never had yet.
Some people really don't like to put. Some people like their bourbons and whiskeys neat without any water or ice, especially at 90 proof when it's already a little bit lower in alcohol. Well, I like chilled bourbons too.
You're like me. You like things cold, delicious, not freaking warm and stuff. Yeah.
So with the water addition, I'm getting way more of a wood of the barrel influence in this.
Oh,
Much more of a spicy, woody barrel char influence to it.
wonder why.
More of the rye spices, more of the rye spice and that bready notes coming out.
Cool.
More cinnamons and spices are coming out. Less of that vanilla and less of that. Yeah, less of the sweet vanilla notes are coming out. So more of the barrel spice and the rye is coming out. So let's give it a taste now. Cheers.
Please be delicious. Please.
Cheers, Eric.
Definitely thinned out the mouthfeel considerably.
That's probably why people don't like it.
Maybe not for the better there, but it's easier drinking now. I get lots of spice at the end of that sip. I don't hardly get any vanillas right now. I get some of the breadiness to it. That just muted. I would not drink this with either water or the amount of water that I put in it, because now it's just a thin, muted barrel spice and a little bit of orange in the back.
But legit, Eric, I feel you like to put drops in it, not an actual.
I don't know.
If you get them spraying, I don't know if you've done that before.
So I would, and again, the mouthfeel is light at this point, and there's not as much viscosity to it. It's not oily anymore, and there's less of a finish to it. So I would definitely drink the Russell's 10 maybe neat or just over an ice cube and not dilute it quite as much. So I really like Russell's 10. It's typically in most places readily available and on the shelf at under $40. You should be able to get it for not even $40, less than that. So for a 10-year-old product, that's a pretty good deal. And you don't have to go and hunt for it. It's on most shelves. So very good. We'll think of a rating for that bourbon and get back to y'all on that one. So let's go back over to Alex, the beer master. We're going to go, before I do that, we're going going for round 3 of final thoughts, grades, and ratings for your beers and whiskeys tonight. Alex, starting back up with that.
Thank you, legendary Eric. You know, I was drinking this, and I do taste a little vanilla, which I like. Yeah, this is really good. Again, as I said earlier, trying to get the original and also try to get this and try to do it. Again, I need to do it myself. Okay, so don't break them. But either way, or just drink it together. And if you want to review it together, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But it's a good beer. I'm very, very pleased. So please, Southern Tier, do more variants of this beer, of the original, because first variant, not second. It's the second beer, obviously, meaning, you know, you got the original and then you have this. So as far as I know, this is the first variant of this beer. So please do some more. I mean, you may not watch our show, but it doesn't matter. You'll still, someone might see it and might say something to you. Either way, check it out. Please do other variants. This first variant that you did with this, let's go. I can't. I'm a little. My brain's caramel pumpkin. Just please do it. I like it. I love it. I'm very pleased.
You want some more of it?
Yeah, I will get more of it. Yeah, I have a couple more bottles of it. I'll probably get more probably next week or so.
How many do you have?
How many bottles I have? It was a 4-pack or a 6-pack, and then that was it. So I'll probably get more of it down. So I'm gonna give the rating, right, Leslie, Eric? Eric, you're muted, so you're
yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, this is the time.
Okay, thank you. Just to make sure. So yeah, I'm gonna give this beer a 98. It should get 100. It should get 100, but I'm not going to because not everything has to be 100. But I'm very pleased at this beer. Very pleased. 97, 98. Please, if you can get it, please do. So again, I know Legendary Ryan can get it because he's already had it. But yeah, please, I'm very pleased, and yeah, maybe Legendary Ryan can get the variant, get this, and then get the original and do a side by side, and I could decide, oh, should I do a side by side, or I should just do that myself anyway. Either way, but I like watching other people. I don't know. I just like, it's a YouTube channel, beer channel. I like doing that. Just like food channels. But yeah, try to get it. See what you think of it. It'll probably be here for a couple more months, unless they run out of stock. But either way, just grab it into your local stores, liquor stores, or whatever you have, and check it out.
Check it out.
Cheers. Thank you, Legendary.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Legendary Beer Man.
Thoughts and ratings. Oktoberfest beer.
Yeah. I had a recent troll tell me, hey, you don't know anything about beer. You should be called Bud Light Man. Or something else. Whatever.
I do not want to curse him. He can buzz off.
You know
What's
what?
up, Bud Light Man?
Bud Light Man or something. I don't know.
Put it this way, everybody. Don't be a douche. You douche.
Hey, Mr. Troll. If you don't know beer man like we do. So
Well, you don't even engage trolls, but
cheers.
we fully engage reviewing and rating on Oktoberfest with Beer Man right now. So
I know I'm just having fun. Sorry. Go ahead.
This Oktoberfest was I've had the one I had that I really liked was one from what Bumpy did the other day. It was I think what was that? It was from Germany. Damn it! You did it on my or on Beer and Cheese, I think, or something, or Monday maybe, or I don't know when you did it, but I can't think of the name of it. That was a good fest beer. This one's okay. It's a little more like kind of American approach to it, you know. It's a little more like bitter, hoppy. I don't know. But it's still good. The apple was, interesting. The maltiness, the balance was good. Everything was nice. It wasn't bad. It was definitely quaffable. I could drink it, get down a 6-pack of these, no problem. I'd probably give this like out of 100, I would go 89, 90, kind of in that range.
Hey, Beer Man, are you talking about Alex and Friends on Monday? Because I've been doing that on Monday as well.
There's a Hofbrau. Is it Hofbrau or Hof? They do some other beers too. They do like a wheat beer. They do a Weizen. They do Hefeweizen. They do a fest beer. They do a Helles, I think. But they're from Germany. But this one's good. This is Sierra Nevada fucking never. They're always doing. In my opinion, they're always doing some damn good beers. And they've kept it strong. I got to give them some kind of props.
I never had Bigfoot yet.
A plus, for sure. So, yeah. But no, that's what I have there score wise. Cheers. Thanks, Alex.
No, I never had Bigfoot yet, Legendary Beer Man. I keep seeing that. I don't ever see it in person. Legendary Beer Man.
I think it's Hofbrau or something. Anyway.
No, Bigfoot. That's Sierra Nevada.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What have I had for fest beers? There was I've had Polliner this year. Polliner fest beer, Weisstefaner.
I think it was Hofbrau or something, or
Hofbrau. Yep. That's
Hofbrau, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Them two.
Them too.
And I've had some fest beers from some crafty American breweries as well this year. So we're doing pretty good. We're getting through some of the fest beers and stuff this year. So as I said, I was pretty impressed with what this had. I mean, obviously the rotten guava note, not loving that. It's not the best beer. I was just surprised. I thought this was going to be complete trash, but I have hopes for the next beer anyways. Would I purchase this beer again? No, I wouldn't. Maybe if they hung around for a couple years and they rebrewed it and changed the recipe a little bit or something. Or maybe not just change the recipe, but maybe they just get their. I'm not sure how long they've been around. Basically, I've just heard about them Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and score this beer at a 37 out of 50. I'm just going to put it as a good beer. So it's not bad. I mean, that's kind of the score that you get for a lot of those shelfy beers at the grocery store. You know, they're good. You can drink them. They're not like, holy crap, this is like the best beer I've ever had, but they're definitely not drain pours, at least.
Sure.
The price on it wasn't too bad either. I think I paid something like $15 for a 4-pack. Oh, I mean, I would have paid about $15 for a 4-pack had I picked up the 4-pack, but I bought a single. So still, I think it was in the $4 range or something for the single. So $4.50 or whatever, hell, $4.75 maybe. They always jack up the price a little bit on singles. So yeah, that's what I got. Cheers, and that was Omnium Brewing.
I'll have to find that brewery and see if I can get their beer.
I don't have things in the right locations right now.
Oh, it's okay.
Omnium Brewing.
There you go.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cool.
Right on, man. Cheers.
There's a Tanner
with the Johnny Drum.
All right. So I watch. Eric knows him. Curiosity Public.
Yep.
And they talk about certain bottles of bourbon and certain brands being like honey barrels. I think that this is a honey barrel. It's like I threw a splash of water in it, kind of like what you did. Just some cold water, just a little bit. It really opened up that citrusy candy note and like green apple. Just kind of laid back a little bit. You still get them; they're still prominent, but they just kind of laid back. And I got more of like that honeycomb cereal, kind of like I was getting with like the Mythology Best Friend bourbon. That's like a $55, $56 bottle. If you see that, grab that. That's a good one. I definitely really enjoy that. Very reminiscent, and actually had some real. What I really like about this is the complexity. So it kind of took flavor notes that I liked out of certain bottles. So I had like the Will It For You Ryan. That was very citrusy candy. And then I had like that Mythology Best Friend bourbon. And it had that honey note. It was like I said, like a honeycomb cereal. Kind of, not grainy, but it kind of had that like cereal grain like flavor as well. And just kind of combined the two. And it's a really good experience. Yeah, I enjoy it. This might be up there for me. $44. What a bargain. For what I have next forward, this might even open up, and I might like it a little bit more. I'm gonna go 95. I really enjoy it. This is really good. Yeah, it took flavor notes out of two different bottles that I really liked, kind of combined them together. 50.5%, but with a splash of water, probably brought it down to maybe like 45, something around there. And it does open up, and it's really good. So yeah, I'll have a review on my channel with this after the product opens up a little bit. So yeah, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Excellent. Thanks, Tanner. East Coast Liquor Reviews, everybody.
It's the legit Eric's turn there.
Make sure we have everybody where they are situated again. Okay. Russell Reserve Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 10 years. They have a 6-year-old rye whiskey. They have a 13-year-old, which is a very hard to find and expensive bourbon.
You said you have 2 of those bottles. Those are legit Eric. So that's 10-year. What's the other one?
10.
Okay, so it's the same one. Okay, different label.
Yeah, they're just different bottlings. And because, just to go off of that super quickly, because this bourbon is not a single barrel, which would mean that the bottle comes is bottled from just one single barrel, and that's it. This is a batched product. So from the different batches that the distillery is producing and putting together, the barrels that they use to put the batches together to bottle the bourbon could be all the different barrels can have slightly different variations of how they aged, how the grain mash bill came together, which can cause one year versus another year's bottling and so forth to have subtle nuances and differences in flavor. So this one here, just reviewing this one right now, I'm not going to compare it to anything else that I don't have on the table right now. But this one here right now has a really good, you can tell that there's some rye spice. It's not a 30% high rye mash bill, not anything like that with the rye, but it's got a really nice spicy, minty element to it. It's got a bready note from the malted barley. It's got that either like a pumpernickel or more like a rye bread kind of a note to it. You would have to like a product that's got more of a barrel char, and a smokier influence to the bourbon. I don't think that's everybody's bag of onions, so to speak, right? But it doesn't. Compiled with the fact that it's 10 years old and it doesn't have a really grainy complexion overall, it doesn't have a really youthful, grainy, harsh note to it. It's rounded out by the barrels, but you're gonna have to like more of a char in a barrel smoky, almost kind of a presence to it. If that's not your bag or your thing, then maybe this Russell's Reserve 10-year-old is not your thing. And I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't know what Tanner knows, but I don't know if stuff like I would assume the 13-year-old's got the same Alligator Char number 4 barrel. I would assume their single barrel does. I would assume the rye 6-year-old that they have. I don't know. I can't think of another Russell's Reserve product, but I'm sure there's some. I would assume that some of those whiskeys are using that Alligator Char number 4. So if you don't really like that smoky flavor thing, then I would steer clear of this. But for what I can buy for in my hometown for $37.99, basically for a 10-year-old bourbon, you don't have to hunt for on secondary markets or that's not allocated, where you don't have to wait for a special time where the store's stock doesn't let you buy one at a time. This is a really great bourbon at that regard. Really easy drinking, and at 90 proof. Put it over ice or a couple of drops of water if you must. I would drink this neat. The flavors are more complex, neat. There's an orangey note that I lost with the water. There's vanilla notes that I practically lost with water. The vanilla maybe became slightly honey.
But it's supposed to give more flavor, the water. That's why I keep
I mean, a lot of the time the flavor, you might be able to poke through some of the alcohol percentage to open up other flavors in the whiskey. And I think that I felt like maybe an ice cube is the best way to maybe drink.
Yeah, but you did pour a little. You didn't pour just a drop, though. I saw you pour.
I poured a little bit, but yeah, I've had enough of Russell's Reserve 10 over the years to know that I do like this product, and I would give it minimally a 90. Again, my only problem with this is
it's so good though.
If you're not prepared for that smokier char of the barrel, you may not be a fan of this, and that's not everybody's bag of onions, right? So 90 is still a really good rating. And for
that's a good one.
4 years old. Oh, sorry. Let me try this again. For a 10-year-old product, not even be $40 is an amazing, ludicrous value. So pretty good stuff. Find that, or if you don't want so much of the smokier flavor, you can find Eagle Rare 10. That's a little bit sweeter, less rye spice and barrel char. So try Eagle Rare 10 if you don't like the barrel char, I would say. All right. That was a friggin' mouthful. Sorry.
Well, you got to tell it how it is, my friend.
Yeah, I want to do a comparison of that and Eagle Rare. I think that.
And I can join you for that if you want.
What, you have Eagle Rare?
Of course, Eric knows everything. He's like you.
I have everything. I even got a Russell's 30.
Oh my God,
anyways,
oh, Lord.
Here's our bonus. Well, it's not bonus round. We have this round every time we do this. Round number 4. Shout outs or talk about your channel. Shout outs. I will preface this with everybody here's got a YouTube channel, and I'm sure you've all seen their YouTube channels. And our names are right here in the red square there. We all have channels. Hit that subscribe button for our channels. Hit the notification bell. You'll know if we premiere a video, we're going live, or if we just simply upload a new video to our YouTube channels. So everybody would appreciate the subscription and hit that notification bell. We're going to go over to Alex. Tell us about your channel, what's going on, and who should we watch on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Obviously, tomorrow night we're doing Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Check that out. That's every Thursday night. And obviously, I do Monday nights as well. Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And Thursday nights, so come have a beer, drink. Well, you guys drink either way, even on the Monday night one, because I don't drink unless I feel like drinking it. I feel like drinking beer because I'd like to take a break. But so stay tuned for all that. That's around 10 o'clock, 10:30 Monday nights, Alex and Friends. Thursday nights, Alex and Friends, so that's the same thing. And you never know. I might do an Alex and Friends in between, but I haven't done that yet. So that I haven't done that in a while. So, or at least no, it's not been a while. I haven't done that yet. Other than before I did the Monday show and the Thursday show, I used to do just sporadic, but I could still do that if I have to. But either way, you won't miss it. It's Monday nights around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Thursday nights around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And obviously, occasionally, if someone asks me to do an Alex and Friends without those 2 days, during those 2 days, I will do it as well. If it's like a Wednesday or a Tuesday, I'll definitely do a special Alex and Friends. If someone asks me to do it. Otherwise, that's the original shows, Monday and Thursday when it comes to Alex and Friends. When it comes to having a beer with Alex, it is Friday nights around 8 o'clock. But either way, if I couldn't make it, I could do it on another day. That's why I don't do the actual Friday thing unless it's a food Friday with Alex. So come have a beer with Alex on Fridays. But I'll say that, but it doesn't say it on the actual title. But that is around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And please enjoy. Please. And then check out all of our YouTube channels and also check out Legendary Richopolis. There's another YouTuber that I enjoy, which is Ben the Beer Lad. There's other YouTubers I'm subscribed to, but I can't freaking remember every single one of them because I always find other food channels to watch. As you can see, probably if you go in my YouTube or my subscription of subscribers, you'll see a lot of that too. Just check it all out. Please enjoy. I'm gonna shut up now. Cheers. Appreciate
Check it out.
Cheers.
All right, thank you, Alex.
Anytime.
All right, Beer Man, what you got going on?
All right. Beer and Cheese Tuesday. This one's going to be a special one next week, only because we're adding anchovies and crackers to the cheese. So it's just an experiment.
Anchovies would be fish, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And it was something that Beer Hounds, that Bill just popped in. Cheers, Beer Hounds, dude. He mentioned it, and I was like, all right, that sounds fun. So we'll do that at 8 o'clock Eastern Tuesday, and Wednesday we'll do it all spunned out. I'm gonna come up with some other things, maybe involving the chat more and getting the topics to be a little more exciting, because it wasn't that exciting this time around. I didn't find it was, but we'll figure it out. 6 o'clock Eastern for that on Wednesday. I'm gonna be brewing next week, I hope. I'm gonna be doing the bear, and hey, cheers. Fucking heck yeah, John Pierre, what's up? Cheers.
What's going on, guys? How are you? What's up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'll be doing some brewing for Bear and for Bill, Beer Hounds. So we'll be doing a New England for Bill.
Nice.
And then we'll do a triple New England for Bear. So it's the first triple I'll ever do. Hopefully I hit that mark.
Can't wait to try that triple.
Be a double. But
Beer man.
Yeah, so got some beer reviews to do too from Regopolis and Bear, and from Bill. I got one more from Bill. I think I have two more actually. And then he just sent me another fucking package. So thank you, Beer Hounds.
Jesus.
Shark Brewing and Adventures just put up. That's one shot I want to do. Great brewer, man. Knows his shit. Ruthless beer review he did Ruthless, the one from Sierra Nevada, the rye IPA, and then Hops and Brews isn't mentioned enough. He's out of Portland, close to me. Just did a pickled goza review, so go check out Hops and Brews. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Cheers.
Thanks for joining the show,
Hey,
Beer
hey,
Man.
hey, Beer man, if I decide to do this, since you're putting food into it just to try it, should I bring sardines? Because I don't have you cheat. What's it called? I haven't joined your show yet when it comes to the cheese.
Oh no, just get a can of sardines and then bring crackers of your choice and cheese of your choice and a beer, and we're good to go.
Okay, if I remember all this. But at
You
least
don't have any of that cheese that's just single slice cheese. You take it out of the wrapper.
Yeah, I can get that, but I don't have it here. But I can get it. Yeah.
I mean, that's how you need some American,
Yeah.
American cheese.
Sweet.
Scream
All right.
America.
Hell yeah! Legendary John Henderson Pierre, you're up, my brother.
Beverage ramble.
Sorry.
Ramble away.
Okay.
Floor is yours,
I don't
my
have a
man.
beer with me tonight. I'm just drinking simple Jim Beam, a little bourbon right here.
Oh, it's Wild Card Wednesday.
A little simple, regular cheap bourbon. Nice. Let's see. My brother loves this. I'm like, all right, it's okay. Bought 2 shots right here to join y'all. I just got done with Jay we did Mississippi beers. Jim Beam, I guess, is 40%, 80 proof for their traditional simple bourbon, straight bourbon, nothing special. Caramel color, a little fruit aroma on the nose. So let's have at it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Do you know how many bottles of those Drewski would have to go through in one night?
Well, he gets a big
All
bottle.
bottles, you need to go for maybe a whole set. That's all I need right now for tonight. That's all I need. Is just these 2, and I'm done. And I'm chasing it with Keystone. I'm chasing it with Keystone Light tonight. So a little something beer and a chase with beer. So decent, pretty good. Nothing special. It's a good, probably one of the popular bourbon whiskeys out there on the market. Wild Turkey, Evan Williams. We all know, even some of the budget brands like Benchmark or Old Thompson, like that. So pretty decent, pretty good. My score is going to be right now. I give it a 90 out of 100. There you go.
Nice.
I came in late, joined y'all late, so like I said, I've been on the phone talking to my parents, so just keep getting in contact with them. What's going on?
Of course.
Obviously, Legendary John Henderson Pierre. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Gotta make sure
What
they're
are you, a mama's boy?
Yeah. And the good news is they have that beer waiting for you so you can review it. I can't wait.
Yes, that's stout. Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
Nice.
For sure.
Yes.
Well,
Tell
cool.
your parents.
I got to do
thank
some
you.
shopping this weekend. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Well, I was saying, John Henderson Pierre, tell your parents thank you for getting that beer out of the car because it would have exploded if it stayed in that heat for freaking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, would not work out.
No. Absolutely right.
Thanks, John. John, thank you,
Ghost, what's
John.
going on, brother? How you doing?
It's all going good.
Cheers, man. What's up, bro?
How's the
go,
family? Everybody doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Want to go over to Bumpy Road there in New Hampshire for shout outs on his channel, and then whoever else he wants to shout out that we should watch on YouTube.
Legendary Bumpy.
Sweet. Yeah, on my channel, I have trying to put out a video anyways. Hopefully at least once a week at this point. If I get more up, then that's cool. Just got to get to editing some videos and recording myself drinking some more beers. That's something I've definitely slacked on, but I haven't had the time much this week anyways. So the wife and I's anniversary was just the other day.
Oh, wow.
I think it was 8
Happy
years.
anniversary, Bumpy.
Yeah, instead of going any place this year because we didn't have the money to really go do anything, said spent most of the wife spent money actually on we're redoing my beer room.
Hell yeah.
Out of
Awesome.
all things in the house, we started off with my beer room. We're going to be doing pretty much refurbishing the whole house. But we'll just give you a tour.
Pull him up, Eric, please.
We'll go with the dogs, like, yelling and stuff.
Yes, Alex.
All right, so
Well, let's go back.
here, this is the ceiling. Ceiling's horrible, but that's why everything's getting done. But we had the water damage and stuff here at one point.
Yeah.
So that's the. Let me try to find the old color. That was kind of the old color, if you can see it. It was yellow, kind of a yellowish white.
What are we doing, Alex?
I'm trying to blow up Bumpy so people can see.
Oh,
Spoilers
right.
there.
So there we go. So this was all new drywall put in, mudded up. The wife did all that work. So we're working on that. This fridge is going to go over in that corner eventually. We're going to paint the ceiling, get that done. We're going to get new flooring in here and also doing wall trim or floor trim, actually. So there's all that stuff. And this is the colors that I have put in. This
I
is,
actually like that color because actually your what's it called? Your the refrigerator, not the refrigerator, but the kegerator matches perfectly to the wall.
well, not really. It's a different wood color. That's the color of the wall is an orange flambe is what the color is. The trim is royal liquor. I'm going to paint the door as well, so I didn't really care. The door is metal, so I didn't know if that paint was going to adhere to it or not, but it did. So I will paint the door the same trim color, but we have to, we have dogs and they're going to be scratching at the door, so we have to
Exactly
when we're going to block them off and stuff. But yeah, so that's a tour of my place basically. Here's the window that leads to the kitchen and the front door. So that's where the wife hands me food through sometimes.
Well, I already know that because I've already stepped in that house before.
Yeah.
Puppy, quick question. How long you been there at that place?
8 years.
Okay.
Eric, you put it back to normal, Eric. We're done. Please.
Actually, yeah, I think it was 8 years just because we moved in like right before we got married. We moved into this place. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, and it's always been the same shitty room. We just kind of, I just sat out here. It's always been an eyesore, and we're talking about, renewing. I want to call it renovating. There we go. Talking about renovating the place a little bit, and we're going to go through different rooms and do different things. But the wife asked last week, what room do you want to start off with? We're going to start off with the bedroom because that has some stuff. But I was just like, I don't know, because that needs like a new floor put in. I'm not very good at doing. I don't know about so I finally said, I just said, let's start off with this room because I think it's going to be the easiest, and it's something that people walk into. You see it when you walk in the front, the front door stuff. So, plus I'm in here all the time.
What about the room that I was in, which was Justin's other room? That
will be done at some point. That's probably last. That's just a catch-all room right now. So that'll probably be the last thing. But yeah, that's basically what's going on here on my channel. And cool. So my shout out goes to my wife. Thank you for.
There you go. Right on.
With all of this stuff.
Yes, she's awesome. Awesome beans. That's all I got to say about that.
The walls are already painted now. No going back.
Well, you can. She could change it. I doubt you'll change the color now.
Anyways, hell yeah.
This is the back door, so I'm painting it brown.
Oh,
nice.
Cool. Anything else, Bumpy?
That's it.
All right,
Cheers.
cool. Let's go over to East Coast liquor reviews for a little bit about your channel and shout outs.
All right. So shout outs for me. I am going to be doing a live stream comparison of the Blanton's store pick versus the regular Blanton's. So that should be fun. Then, so I know Eric just said that he had the Eagle Rare and the Russell's Reserve. So look out for that. That'll
Your version, baby.
that'd be fun. I don't know if you can get Eagle Wear Bumpy, but that's like older Buffalo Trace. It's a little bit harder to find.
Tall, skinny bottle.
Anybody else that can find those two, that would be a cool examination. And then Dan's actually been asking me about doing some more bourbon reviews on Mondays.
Was right there.
That's his day off, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Look out for that. Maybe work something out where maybe I know Bumpy was with us last time, so I don't know. Maybe Eric, you can always join us as well. So maybe we'll work something out and try to figure out an examination for next Monday. So I think that'd be cool. And yeah, just check out my channel. I just dropped some beer reviews. I found a couple cans of Drecker, single cans close to me. I was kind of waiting for them to get taken off as 4-packs. From 4-packs to singles. Because I like to just try them. Usually fruit sours I like to buy single cans of, and the Dreckers are always more affordable than like 450 North and all that shit. So
$30 a 4-pack.
Yeah, really. So yeah, just check out the beer reviews, liquor reviews I've been putting out lately. And then shout outs for other people. Let's see. Check out Kilco Whiskey Musings. Does some pop-up live streams, whiskey reviews, does a lot of blind whiskey reviews live, which is pretty cool. So check him out. It's Kilco Whiskey Musings. And then who else? I'll shout out KY Brew Review. I haven't watched them in a while. I probably should check them out some more. KY Brew Review, another variety reviewer. Beer, bourbon, vodka, tequila, rum, seltzers, you name it. Variety pack stuff. And yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Tanner. All right, we're over at Beverage Ramble. What's going on your channel, Beverage Ramble?
All right. I did the review of from Naked River Brewing Company. I did their Naked Light Pilsner. That's the latest review. And before that, I had did the Vibe by Vintage, which is a vintage wine. Of course, y'all see the wine is in the box, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It was basically it tastes like a wine. It tastes more like something like Pirate Water, one of the flavored drinks, in my opinion. They got 4 other flavors there. They got that, the fruit punch, which I reviewed, and they got the margarita. They got a blueberry flavor, and they got a strawberry limeade flavor. So I would caution drinking that, but those are more like if you're going to a parade or going to a one of them festivals at those free concerts at a park or whatever, and you're able to bring some stuff into the event that's going to get you in a very happy place, then that's what you want to bring. But to me, it's not something I want to try again. So I got that. So as of this week, I bought 2 beers when I was in Mobile. I'll show them to you. I bought this one from Jake kind of told me what the right pronunciation. This is from Kawaba, not Catawaba, but Kawaba and Palmetto Brewing Company. This is the one based out of Charleston, South Carolina, and Morgantown, North Carolina. It's their delicious pie porter.
Nice.
Oh, damn!
It's that 8%.
Ooh,
You said pumpkin pie porter. I'll look that up.
sweet potato pie, my man. Yeah, sweet potato.
So
Piece
again,
John Pierre, you only have one arm?
I will spell the name of the brewery Catawba.
Catawba.
That's my pronunciation, but Jason was different. But they're now the company. Now they've been bought out. Jay told me they've been bought out by the people that used to. Well, the people that own Dixie Brewing Company now is Falberg. That's the name. They changed their name down in New Orleans. They own the company now.
Wow.
I've had a couple of beers from this company that had their Ted's Cream Ale. I had one of their IPAs, but I was able to get that when I lived in Mobile pretty easily. And so shockingly, I haven't found any of their beers since I've been here in Georgia these last 2 years now. So So I got this one I'm going to review. I bought this down in Mobile, and also this one here from Urban South Brewing Company, Holy Roller Hazy Juice IPA.
I've had that one.
Nice.
So-
Urban South. Cool.
Urban South Brewing. So those are the two. I'm going to be looking for more beers this weekend. Probably go to Total Wine right now, because the other spot I go to, I don't find anything. But I'm probably going to be taking the getting around, just a little issue with vehicles right now. But anyway, at least good thing my job is less than 5 minutes away. Happy about that. So Jay will be doing, if y'all want to join Jay's channel on Friday night, we'll be going at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Bring your liquor or liqueur with Fandango Friday. And Alex, you're doing something on Fridays at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, right?
Yes, come have a beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. Yes.
Okay, so that'll
I'll
be
send
that.
you a link. You can join. Yeah.
Of course, Jay will be back. Jay will be back on Sunday with Super Sunday. Bring whatever you want to bring. And on Wednesday's show, he'll be doing beer or lemonade beers.
No, no.
Beers that lemonade flavor in it. So
Oh boy.
that's going to be kind of tough. I think I can find something. It's more of a beverage, in my opinion, than a beer, but I will find something. And I think, Bumpy, you're not doing anything on Monday nights, right? Right now? No? Okay. Beer Man, something on Tuesday nights at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, beer and cheese, right?
Yes.
Okay.
5 Pacific. Yep.
Okay. And, of course, Wednesday, Eric or Alex, whoever's hosting, Wildcard Wednesday. Once I get done with Jay's show, I make the best effort to keep going on your show and bring whatever. So that is it. I want to give a shout out to basically everybody on the channel. Support everybody's channel. Eric, Alex, Beer Man, Bumpy, Tanner, everybody. Support each of person's channel. That's who I give my shout out to. Everybody here on the group. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
You are spoiled, Bill, at Beer Hounds, because I have to actually drive to the Alchemist to get their beers.
Last time I got them was in Rhode Island.
We get them here too. It's like, what?
You really do, Beer Man? Damn.
Yeah, I get them here. Sometimes, I mean, a good amount of times.
I have to drive to Vermont.
Rural New Hampshire. Fucking New Hampshire. Anyways, sounds about right coming from the Bible Belt. Yeah, I guess that's right with what Beverage Ramble's talking about. But yeah, Massachusetts Beer Reviews. That's what I call my program. I've said it wrong for years, and I don't really care. It's just what I say. Welcome. I'm Thomas Middle 75. Welcome to the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. No, the channel of YouTube is called Thomas Middle 75. The program is called the Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews program on the Thomas Middle 75 channel of YouTube. I should try to say it that way more often, because that's truly what it is. But you'll find either or if you type it in on a search bar of Google or of YouTube or Google. So anyways, yeah, we do this every Wednesday. As of this immediate moment in time, how things work in the universe, I'll be able to do these Wednesdays. Co-host Alex the Beer Master, if not, and it will be restreamed we stream throughout both of this channel and his channel when that needs to be done. So I appreciate that. That'll be my first main shout out to Alex the Beer Master. Check him out. He's a good dude.
Anytime.
Yeah, that's at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Again, bring a beer, wine, spirit. Have fun. No douchery. We'll be good there. You should check out. Let's see. I mean, obviously, the blanket statement is check out everybody that's here right now and support all the good people of our version of the community. Oh, I think they're in Kentucky. I could be wrong. Go check out another YouTube whiskey channel or YouTube bourbon channel called Bourbon Kingdom. They have almost 10,000 subscribers, 436 videos. They feel like they joined in December of 2020, so they've been doing pretty damn good since they joined. So that's just in line with all the other really good YouTube whiskey channels for bourbon, where they do a lot of recommendations. They go through some different whiskeys and they do top lists for different topics, and they give you some really good bourbon, rye, and whiskey information. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. And to round out the shout outs here, why not go check out? Okay, screw it. BJ drinks beer. Go check
Legendary BJ, yes.
beer. He works at the Marlton. He works at the Joe Canals in Marlton, New Jersey. You'll find some of the new beers that they're putting out at that store. You'll see when they do tastings if he tastes some of their beers. And hell, even on his Facebook, BJ Taylor, you'll see Alex the Beer Master and BJ having some fun at the breweries, and you may see them both collab with a video review together. So check out BJ Drinks Beer, all one word, and a Bourbon Kingdom, all one word. Cheers, everybody. Thank you all very much for joining up on the program. I appreciate that. Again, hit that subscribe button to all of our channels. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when we do stuff once you click on both. Everybody appreciates that. As I like to say on my channel, keep tasting those great beers, or in this case, some whiskeys. We'll see you soon. Alex needs to do some yoga and call us.
This is Alex, the Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex, Beer Master, signing out. Cheers, everybody.